Does the U.S. market need to be worried about that, or provided we don't see the same level of case counts or lockdowns in the U.S., can it shrug those kind of headlines off?
This rising case counts is definitely something we're watching, but we're more focused on mortalities and hospitalization rates, which are not rising at the same rate. We think today was more of a buy on the news, sell on the rumor kind of day. We had a nice run coming into a heavy earnings day with a handful of disappointing earnings, but we think earnings season will end up net positive with a lot of surprises. We're coming into earnings with estimates down over 20% year over year. We think companies will beat, but the outlook is going to be tough for them with the election and lack of stimulus and the timing of a vaccine still with big question marks around them. So we're not going to get that clarity from management that we need to see. And therefore, we think growth stocks are going to be the ones that continue to perform well here because they're going to print the strong earnings number throughout this third quarter earnings season.
My other question, Sarah, is on that idea, and we've heard this a bunch, that earnings are going to look so good because they're going to beat. But they're beating analyst expectations, which were kind of flying blind because the companies didn't give guidance. So are the stocks really going to be rewarded for these beats?
I think these beats on some of these growth stocks with resilient business models will be a nice reminder as to why you want to pay a premium for them. What will be a little tougher is some of these cyclicals and value companies where, really for that V-shaped recovery to happen, we need a stimulus package in place, a path to a vaccine, and the election to move behind us. And if the Democrats do win or even sweep, then we think that's positive for cyclicals. So nearer term, we think more resiliency, own your growth companies, but start to look at some of these pockets of cheap value like small caps and these companies that can really have leverage once we get that vaccine and stimulus in place, which we do expect to come, but likely not this quarter or fourth quarter.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.